All right, what's up, guys? Mark Augustine here, and in this video, I have Marty. I usually have Marty on the channel. We talk about MC011. In this video, we just gonna we were talking a little bit about MC011 and how everything is going with him recently. But in this video, we're gonna talk about what it takes to make money drop shipping on eBay, especially using the bulk theory method. So, Marty, you were just giving me an update. How is everything going?
hmm Yeah, everything is going great. I have a new account that I opened mid-November last year, and I've been warming it up. It's not fully warmed up just yet. It's at 7.6K items listed. So my theory is to list 10K items total, and then just work off of those 10K items only. And then you just scale to other accounts. Right. So we're keeping it safe. We're trying to fly under that radar of eBay so they don't recognize us as the retail drop shippers. I have my margins set at 120%. So that most of the items, I have some items set at 40%, some at 60. So a little bit of a mix, but mostly I'm going to say like 90% of my items are at 120%. So
And guys, when we talk about 120%, so just to give those of you guys who are watching the video, like and subscribe, check out Ecom Sniper, link in the description. And I will share my screen and so you guys can see what's going on, and I'll ask Mike to share screen as well.
yep.
But what we are talking about, let me just show you what we are talking about with the margin because I set my most of mine at 60%. So this is
Okay.
just an account I started about 3 weeks, almost about 4 weeks ago. I think tomorrow will make it 4 weeks.
hmm
So I just listed the account only has a little over 2,000 items listed, and I just started to get $200 days, right? I'm
hmm
not listing at 100% profit margin like you are. I'm listing at 60% profit margin.
hmm
So
Yep.
that equates to like 20 to 25%. So let's say that day that I sold 200 and a little bit, that would be like a $50 day profit.
hmm
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the
Yep.
idea is I'm doing the same thing that you were saying. The idea is to get to 10,000 items listed and
hmm
then keep churning. So you keep removing the items that are not working
Yes.
and you keep sticking around the 10,000 mark. Is that what you
hmm
plan to do?
Yes. That's exactly what I plan on doing. And I run the tracker pretty much every night, so it cycles off those out of stock items, and then also I look at the items that just don't sell, and so I'll try to remove those and
What
just keep those.
you should Carlos, that tool is it possible you could share your screen and just do a little
hmm
walkthrough of that now if you don't mind?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, let's do it. Yeah, let me know when you stop sharing, and
Yes,
I'll.
I'll stop sharing. Yeah, so I just stopped sharing my
Okay,
screen.
okay. Let's do this. Okay, okay. Yeah, so these are basically my sales inception to date. You can see. We had a really good week here. I had a guy who purchased tons of stuff for me. So that's kind of a one-off, really. And I'm really glad that I didn't get hit with MC011. I was kind of scared because he ordered like 25 items of the same thing
Oh wow.
in one day. But I was kind of praying I didn't get the MC011 with that kind of spike, but I didn't, which is nice. And then, you can kind of see it, right? It just rises. December obviously was great because that's Christmas here. And then you can see January was great. I think what happens in January, even though it's past Christmas, is people get a lot of gift cards for present as a
Right.
present under the Christmas tree. they will take those gift cards and just go and buy stuff. So I think that's what happens sometimes in January. Where you just can't like, how do you explain sales in January, right? Wouldn't you think
Will
people
fall off. You will think
are
the sales will
done,
fall off after December.
right? They spent so much money on Christmas, so they're going to want to start paying off those credit cards, right? But that doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm glad January looked great. February just a slight slower, which is totally fine. And I think March will be strong because we're going to see tax returns, money from the tax
Right.
returns, and those end of year bonuses, and all those things are gonna, flood marketplaces, and people are gonna use, start spending again. So we'll see. But for middle November until February, I'm at 15K sales. I think that's okay. It's not bad. So that's one thing. I also wanted to show you the traffic because something that I've started doing using Ecom Sniper tool is basically a couple of things. I use boost listing feature, which what it does is it ends and lists similar, and also it'll it'll do the let me just show this to you so that you kind of can follow what I'm talking about. So end and sell similar, that's a feature that basically at the end of the month, eBay automatically relists your items, right? It doesn't care about anything. It just automatically relists it. Doesn't end it. It just extends the period for another 30 days. So the problem with this is that if nothing sells for 30 days, then your item drops in the search algorithm all the way down and nobody can find it anymore, right? So what you're doing is basically refreshing that listing. You're completely ending that item and selling exact same item with exact same pictures, descriptions, item specifics, everything. So you're basically telling eBay that, hey, I just got this new item, right, listed, and put me up on the top of the search algorithm, right? So in a one click, this is exactly what you're doing. The software automatically goes to your active listings and looks at what's ending within the next, for example, 24 hours. If you had no sales and
And where do you set the parameters for the
yeah, great question. So you click on this little wheel, and this is where you can set your parameters, right? So zero sold, right? So I want to tell the software that nothing sold, zero sold for the 30 days. I don't care about how many views the item got because it
really?
didn't sell, right? It didn't
Okay,
sell. So
okay.
something is wrong, right? Something, maybe it just wasn't really a popular item. Maybe price is too high. Who knows, right? So within 24 hours left, I'm telling the software to end this item completely and selling similar, relisted using exact same things, right? So exact same title, description, pictures, everything.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a feature in Ecom Snipe, but I haven't used.
Hmm. I use it daily, twice a day. Sometimes at the end and so similar, I use it twice a day. And then bulk revise listing, that basically what it does is it can switch your offers off and on. So when eBay sees that you're an active seller, meaning that you actually go in and tweak your listings, so you do something, whatever, whether you can even just type a dot, right,
Right.
and update your listing. That's a change, right? So I'm turning my offers off and then I'm turning all my offers on. So I'm going to revise all my inventory, all 7.6K items, to turn off the offers. And then right away after that, I'm going to turn them back on. So that tells eBay that I'm an active seller, right? And that's gonna, bring traffic. That's gonna bring those items back up in the search algorithm and bring that traffic. So I use this daily too, once a day, and this one twice a day.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm now
Yeah.
building up this account again. So I'm
hmm
just I'm focused on just doing the product hunter and the bulk lister.
hmm Yeah, well, and we're gonna get there. But if you notice, this basically gives me that big boost in the offsite in the promo listing, promoted listing, which is basically twice bigger, higher than the regular organic listings, right? So this is why, and it's cyclical, right? It goes up and down. I got a couple of days are down in the bottom where I don't get a whole lot of sales. Then when I'm at the top, I get usually around 7 to 10 sales every day. So with 7.6 with around 7K items, that's still pretty solid sales because remember, I most of my items are at 120%.
Yeah, that is
Rev.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So not all of them obviously will sell because sometimes I'll accept offers, right? Offers will be lower.
Right, right.
So sometimes margin may be 40 or 50%
And
with
are
those
you running
offers.
promoted listings outside of Ecom Sniper, or are you going into eBay and setting up your promoted listings or no?
Yes, I run advanced promo, and then I also run offsite, promoted offsite. Yeah, so I do pay per click, and then I do about 20 cents per click up to $20 a day. And then I do offsite promo up to $5 a day.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And I get pretty good results from promoted listing. I mean, you can see the impressions are bigger than organic. So that's why I think it's good to do promo listings and offsite as well. Now, I don't advise doing it in the beginning when you're warming up the account. I will say turn them on like month two,
Right,
the
right.
earliest. Let that account warm up first, get those organic sales first, and then start playing around with promoted listings and the boost feature. But yes, all my, I would, like I said, about 90% of my items are listed through bulk theory. Exactly what the topic is about today. Bulk theory is great. It's fantastic because you're basically letting eBay figure out what sells based on your items. So it's easy to do it. It doesn't require a lot of time, and it's
Yeah,
very
I think
effective.
that's one of the main things. I think the most attractive thing about using bulk theory and listing that way is it is the easiest way to
hmm
drop ship on eBay because it puts a lot of the work and a lot of the times in the hands of the software.
Yes.
And so let me so Marty, stop sharing your screen really quickly and
hmm
let me just go into when we say bulk theory, I want to go into the bulk lister
Yep.
to show these guys what what we're talking about. So guys, again, if you're watching the video, like and subscribe. So what we're looking at here is Ecom Snipers tool, and I already did the product hunter. What the product hunter does, it gets actual listings. It gets the Amazon links for the actual listings that you want to list. And then you could go into the the bulk lister, clear. So what I'm doing is I'm pasting these 150 something links from Amazon, and it's going to list these items automatically to my eBay account. So you see it actually opens the listings here. It's opening four at a time. And guys, this is by far out of all of the different ways to dropship on eBay, out of the different types of software I've seen, AutoDS, Ecom Sniper. What else is out there? Zeek Analytics. I
Zeek. There's Easy Sync. There's eSync.
Right,
There is Price Yak.
right.
Yeah, there's ton of them. There's a lot of them. There's some big names in the industry, but quite honestly, what I love about Ecom Sniper is, first of all, it's non-API, so it never touches your eBay account on the back end. Everything it does is just kind of in the background, right? It automatically just opens your tabs and clicks,
Right,
so that eBay never knows that a system automatically does things on your account, which is very important. Back in the days, I used to use API. I used to use Priceyak and eSync, and I got tagged as a I got flagged as a dropshipper by eBay. So
right,
my
right.
account
The
just
reason.
fell to shit basically. Like the sales just dropped down. Whatever I did, nothing really worked. Even if I set my items at 60%, or 40%, I still wouldn't get a lot of sales like I wanted to. You know.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I like 120% revenue or margins is that I just don't want to see too many sales in a day. And it's just me because I've seen so many MC011s by just simply lots of cases for items not as described or items not as received opened by buyers. And it's statistically, when you get a lot of sales, you may end up getting a lot of cases open, right? And sometimes you're gonna get this very what's the word for it? A person on the back end of the trust and safety department in eBay that's gonna, look at your account and say, "Oh, he just got two cases or three cases in a span of a week. Oh, let's give him that one MC011.
Right.
He's been selling a lot of items, so he's a potential risk. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'd rather see consistent smaller sales with a little bit of a bigger margin. I'm still going to make money, nice money from those items. Um, but I guess I'm going to risk less getting the MC011 is my point.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. So you list at the 120% margin, so you
Hmm.
get the higher. I mean, I like the
Hmm.
60%, especially in the beginning,
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
generate the sales in the very beginning.
Yes, 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 yes. I 100% agree. I remember I started with probably like 40 or 60% margins in the beginning just to get those sales. And it's also a nice alternative to sniping, right? If you think
Right,
about it.
right,
You bulk list at lower margins, you're definitely going to get sales.
right,
Something's going to
right.
sell for
Exactly.
sure, right? So, but what ends up happening is you're not wasting time sniping things, right? Sniping your items. You're just bulk listing simply at lower margins. So that's what I like about bulk theory. It's so versatile, right? You can use it as a sniping tool at the same time as just bulk listing, right? So you're bulk
Right.
listing lower margin items. Things are going to
Get the
sell
same,
for
yeah, you
sure.
get the same
Eh,
type of results with less
Yes.
time.
Yes, and then you're bringing that traffic into your store. People are going to start looking also at your higher margin items at the same time. So very, very effective theory. I love it.
So yeah, guys. So that was just we just wanted to do a quick video on bulk theory, what it is, the advantages, disadvantages, and so on. The goal for this account, as you can see, this account only has about 2,000 listings. The goal for this account is to get to 10,000 listings. At about 10,000 listings, you should be making $2,000 to $3,000 a month profit on the account. Um, and yeah, so I want you guys to follow up with the video, like, subscribe, check out Ecom Snipe in the description. I'll put a link to our group, the Telegram group, so you could ask questions and you could also comment on the video and ask us any questions. You want to say anything before you go, Marty?
Just guys, I will say that if you're still thinking about Ecom Sniper, just do it. Give it a try, give it a shot. It really doesn't cost a whole lot, and I think it's definitely worth it. Just pull the trigger and give it a try for a couple of months, see if you like it. You know. and because results are definitely going to be there. There's a little bit of a learning curve to make sure that you learn all the features of the software, but once you get a grasp of it, it's so easy and it's very pleasant software to work with.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot, Marty. Thanks for your time.
You got it. Okay. Adios. Bye, guys.
Yeah.